It's very popular.
And of course, apart from English learning, there's the extra bonus of girls in bikinis.
That might be helpful, yes. But most of our Chinese students really choose to study in the academic capitals of the world, Boston and Cambridge and Oxford and places like that, and they're really very serious about acquiring skills and do so very quickly. So it really depends on the person.
As the Chinese saying goes, every journey 1,000 miles starts with one step. I think it's great that we can be a part of the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games stands for much what EF stands for.
作为奥运会跟2010年广州这个亚运会的英语培训供应商，那么英孚呢是非常任重道远的。There are plenty of grammatical mistakes, some of them being looking a little bit ludicrous in the public in China, such as nobody can tell ever the differences between photograph and photography. So at customs and airport, when you see signs such as, no photographs, it means no photo taking is allowed. Right. Things like that.
Well, in fact, we just dispatched a bunch of people throughout Beijing to fix many of these signs in cooperation with the municipal government. So we're trying to do our part.
Right.
Our philosophy is that as long as you communicate, you've succeeded. So those idiosyncrasies are annoying to we who speak fluent English, but to those who don't, they're trying to communicate something that is often perfectly understood. It's just amusing from a linguistic standpoint.
Some of the Chinglish could remain, and then she could get into Oxford Dictionary, such as, greetings like long time no see.
Right. I think it's fine. I mean, the English is a growing language. It's a world language, and so it is a changing language, and every country is going to add things to it over time. So I think that's fine as long as there's some sense of grammatical correctness to how we speak. We don't require any money from them.
So what do these children need most?
Really brighten everybody's day, and I think to give them a sense of hope.
Is reshaping the social features and molding a future face,
which we're very proud of.
We heard of a Chinese charity group called 希望工程, what, the Hope Project?
Hope Foundation,
yes.
Absolutely. We have a Hope school dedicated to our founder, Bertel Holt, outside of Chongqing, which we're very proud of.
Right. So what do these children need most? Yes.
And it's a tough question because they do come from very poor backgrounds and they have the deck stacked against them, so to speak. But at least they can be given the foundation that they need to go somewhere in life.
I'm a little used to calling outside your name. I won't see you tonight so I can keep from going insane. But I don't know enough. I get some kind of lazy day.
Bill, haven't you built a school for the 民工 children, right? The laborer, the hard laborers' children.
Well, we have an effort to do both teacher training for migrant school children teachers, and to dispatch our own teachers through a local NGO in Shanghai, so that we can help as many of those migrant school children as possible, because they really, though they live in a very modern city, they really don't have access to any of those skills. And so we're very eager to use the assets that we have in our teachers, in our curriculum, in our tools, our computer system, to help them learn and gain advantage that they otherwise would never get.
But they haven't got any money.
We don't require any money from them. We're happy to do it just to help them.
So where do you recruit your teachers then?
We work with the local NGO, and their role is really to find local English speakers. And we train them to do teaching, and we often bring them to the schools where the children are, and help them teach. And then at the same time, we have our own teachers from our own schools take time off, and they volunteer to do it and go out to the schools to teach the children. And it's been really successful in a couple of ways. One is internally, it's great for us to feel that we're part of the community, we're giving back something that we create and we know a lot about. And the second thing is that the children, the looks on the faces of these children when they succeed at learning English really brighten everybody's day, and I think do give them a sense of hope that every company has some responsibility to give back to the community where they work and to the customers that have given them jobs and given them profit. So, of course, it's also good for us and our business in China.
And also it's a part of Western culture, charity.
Perhaps it is, and we're not alone in that either.
And you have a sense of achievement and satisfaction.
And confidence.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's more than English teaching in China. It's reshaping the social features and molding a future phase. Right, I noticed as an American, you keep yourself very slim. You look a little bit un-American.
Well, that's a stereotype I will accept.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. Once I walk on the streets in San Diego or San Francisco, it's all fat people.
It's true. I think it's a scary number. 40%, 40% of the country is
that's true.
Considered clinically obese.
For slim American,